Yeah, hands down the worst show. That was the worst episode. What's up, Mr. Rice? Roney, how are you doing, buddy? Congrats to the Chiefs, man. It's only another week and a half, and they'll be winning the Super Bowl. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I don't know who's in the chat. I see 2 people, but don't know who's here. Some budget boxes tonight if anybody wants to take a shot. Some budget stacks. Well, I'm going to do some sorting while we're waiting for people to come on board. If anybody pops in, I'm going to do some sorting. I'll be right back. Let me get something real quick. Hope all's good out in card land. I'm going to do some sorting while we're waiting for I got 4 boxes. Got 92 Donruss. Clearly the chase card is the elites. 87 Topps, bunch of rookies, Bonds, 89 Bowman, and 94 Jeter, Topps Jeter. So let me know if anybody wants one. I will definitely rip it for you, rip it and ship it. While we're waiting, I'm going to do some sorting. I just picked up my first complete set of 91 Topps baseball for pretty cheap. So, but of course, Topps doesn't make it does not make the cards in numbered order, so you have to actually go through and sort it, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Always like this design. One of my favorite Topps designs. 40 years of baseball. Gotta love the smell of a fresh set. No nasty gum either. Pretty awesome, Nolan Ryan. One of my favorite cards of this set. Card number 1. Mr. Nolan Ryan. What's up, John? George Brett, record breaker. Yeah, they do have a good smell. But Topps, man, these Topps, this is amazing. The smell of these cards, fresh out of the box. Stump Merle, huh? What a name, huh? Stump. Mr. Maddox in his Cubs uniform. Always hated that. As a Braves fan. Cecil. I think this is the year he hit 51, isn't it? Yeah, you're not alone, John. I love the smell of. Can't believe in '89 he played in Japan. I didn't know that. I know he played overseas, but I thought it was after. He played in Japan 1 year, '89, huh? Mr. 51. Take that back. 90 was the year he had 51. '90 was the year, not 91. I take a big whiff of these. God, I love the smell of this paper, man. Never gets old. Never gets old. Eddie Murray. There were some air variations in this set too. I know there's a Witten. Mark Witten, I believe, is an air variation. Give an ABR cup card. I thought there was a couple of air variations. I have to look it up. Trimal All-Star. Mr. Zimmer. Ronnie Walton, huh? I think the Whitner variation, I think he's got an issue with his hand. When I get to it, I'll show you. I don't think I have the air version. I'm pretty sure it was corrected in the sets. But I think is the Witten card, Joe Carter in a Padres uniform, was the Ozzy. I think the Witten was had his hand cut off. Yeah, for corners, John. Yep, first stack. Yeah, I think everyone's got 9 pack. Yeah, they all have 9. So yeah, it's per stack. I know this Witten too is pretty expensive. The air variation is Witten is pretty expensive. It's almost like the Billy Ripken, but better. Tom Henke. I always thought that guy was kind of goofy. Henke. Barry Larkin. Get my phone out. Give me 1 sec. I don't know what's going on with chat. See if I'm behind on the chat. I got do you have his Bowman, John? Let me go get his Bowman. I forgot you're a big. John, do you have this one? I'm sure you do, but I always like this card, and I liked it for a couple of reasons. One is I just like the design, but I like the fact he's not wearing his goggles, man. There's only a few cards that, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, but there's only a few cards out there that he's not wearing his goggles. I think the 91. There's a couple that I can't think of the cards, but there's a couple cards he has where he's not wearing his goggles. Good old Sparky Anderson, huh? Yeah, I think it's got to be. I bet you there's less than. I think it's probably less than 10, I would assume, in all his cards, because I don't remember seeing that many. Mr. Griffey Sr. I saw his rookie card the other day at a card shop for $3. Oh, I think it's probably. I'm pretty sure it's his only rookie card, but it's a prospect. Oh, not prospect card, but it's got multiple players on it. Should pick it up. I don't think anybody else on the card is any good, but Frank DePino, Kirby Puckett. I'd say less than 5 for sure. I can think of a couple. Kurt Miller, Mr. Baines. Not many. So I would say I think those cards should be worth more than this ones he's wearing goggles. I'm gonna say his 89 tops isn't wearing goggles either. Tim Costo. Cito Gaston. Yeah, they already went that stack. Look at all these stacks. My favorite card of this entire set has to be the Frank, though. Frank Thomas is my favorite card. Absolutely my favorite card in the set. Nolan's probably second. Ricky's probably third. Ozzie Canseco. Jose Canseco. Dawson. Tim Burke. Like 790 some cards in this set. It's crazy how these sets had that many cards back in the day. Every player and their brother made the set. It's crazy. Now you have sets update. Well, you have series and you have updates, and so I guess it does. Randy Johnson, third year card. George Brett. Kurt Schilling before his bloody sock. Way before his bloody sock. Dave Winfield. There's Griffey Jr. Pretty cool card. All-Star. Carlton Fisk. Good old Darryl Strawberry, huh? Bo in his prime. Dude was a monster, man. 22, 25, 32, 28. He would have, if he wouldn't have been his first hit, man, I bet you that he would have been over 40 every year. Delano Cup. Larry Walker, man. Sweet card. Cup card, not his rookie, but his cup card. Second year. Hall of Famer, Larry Walker. I don't know what the odds are on them. I know you're talking about the Leaf previews. I don't know what the odds on the. I don't think they're that high. The preview cards usually are about $1 or $2 a box. So he's got a preview card in that set. Kevin Moss, huh? Good old Kevin Moss. A record breaker. What did he break? '78th at bat. He has 10th home run. Interesting. I'm going to say there were about 2 per box, the previews. Yes, 2 preview cards. Craig Biggio still has a catcher. I feel like I'm Donald Blomdale doing a little bit of history on some of these players. Not even close to what he can do, though. Tino Martinez. Good old Ryan Sandberg. I want to get an elite, man. I want to see an elite come out of there. That's what I want to see. David Justice Cup card. I don't think I have this card, actually. Well, now I do. I don't think I have that card. I got to add that to my my Justice series. Bobby V. That's a cool card, too. Wade Boggs. The cloud in the background. Cloud backdrop. There's Sable right there. Speak of the devil, we haven't found him. Card number 45. '88 Rookie of the Year. NL Rookie of the Year. I thought it was 89, but it says 88. Mr. Glavin. Danny Martinez. Rich Garcia. Dale Murphy. Get that guy in the Hall of Fame, man. He even has time left. Probably not. Probably veterans. Barry Bonds. John Watham as a manager, huh? How many do you think you have? How many total cards do you think you have of Sabo? Dan Wilson draft pick. Where's that damn Frank Thomas at? John Smoltz. Mr. Steroid, Brady Anderson, huh? 24 to 51. That's what I was thinking of. 51 home runs for him in 91. How many do you think you have, John? How many Sabos do you have in your collection? There's Mark Litton right there. This is the corrected version of it. But I think if I remember right, his hand over there is on the border. The air variation has a piece of his hand right here. So clearly I didn't strike the lottery. I didn't win the lottery with this set, huh? I don't know if the chances of getting it are pretty slim. Probably have to get it in packs. Not enough. So I didn't win the lottery today. I think I got a 20-cent card maybe. Versus I think it's probably going for about 50, 60 bucks, the air variation. I don't know if I'm going to spend 50 bucks on the air variation. I'd rather. There's Sammy Sosa. I always like that card. And his old White Sox. There is Frank Thomas. That's a classic card right there. That's my favorite card in this set. I think it's actually on the box too. It's one of their promotions on the box. I thought it was, at least. Maybe I'm thinking of the actual wax boxes. What a cool card, man. Probably one of the most iconic cards, at least of the late 80s, early 90s. I think it's 7 home runs in 1990, huh? Only 7 dingers. Rock Reigns. There's Griffey Jr. Griffey Jr. This set had a lot of good cards in it, even if they were just subsets. It's no value. I think I'm going to say I paid like $7 for this. I probably overpaid. $7 for this set. I figured, hey, you know what? I don't have it. I always wanted it. I had a ton of these cards, but I never put a set together. So I guess it's a good $7. Good investment. I mean, the chipper alone's probably, depending on what it looks like, it's probably at least $5-10. It's nice and centered. I think a PSA 10's going for like $25. So I think it was a good $7, I guess. Good investment. If anything, I could take a big smell of these cards every time. Take a big whiff. Yeah, it was good. It was a good investment. I had already pulled the chipper out. It was pretty centered. I even had a chance to win up to $1 million. You know, I was reading those when I opened it up. I don't remember ever. Yeah, chipper's in there. I just pulled them out. But I was reading this, those cards when I pulled them. I don't have them anymore. But it's crazy because, you know, those cards, if you had the right code on them, I didn't have the right code, obviously. And it didn't matter. We're talking, what, 18 years ago, 19 years ago? But it's crazy. I was looking at some of the things you could win. And one of the things you could win is you could win the last complete set of the last 40 years of all the tops. That would be pretty cool. You figure you go back, you know, what was their first year? Technically 52, I think, was their first tops year. So you'd win every complete set in mint condition from 1952 to 1991. That would be awesome. That would be pretty awesome. And it's where that $1 million comes in right there. I would assume nowadays that you put all those sets together, it's got to be in the hundreds of thousands. Yeah, I don't have the chipper handy, but yeah, chipper was in there. I already sleeved him. I don't have the chipper. I didn't have it, so now I do. So got all those other rookies, but I didn't have the tops. I think the last time I opened a box, I can't remember who got it. I think Donald Blomdale actually got both of them out of the rack pack I opened last time. It's quiet tonight, man. Fridays are getting to be super quiet now. I know a couple channels are live right now. Yeah, I didn't have it. Yeah, I didn't have it. Like I said, I've had it in the past, but I didn't have it recently. So I wanted to make sure I found a nice one, and it was, and thank goodness it was nice. It wasn't. It was centered really nice. Yeah, it's actually. I can't remember where I put it at. It's actually really nice. I don't know if it's. I mean, it's probably gradable, but it's not going to grade high. Because when they look at these, and I've noticed with these tops, they they're just, they look at not only just the centering and the corners and all that normal stuff. They also look at the coloring. So if you look at the cards, I mean, you can tell some of them are a little more color. The colors pop a little more on them. These ones, I mean, they're always faded a little bit, but some of these just have a little more color to them. There's McGuire. But wasn't the best picture quality in 1991, huh? What the hell's on his shirt? It's kind of weird, like a blob or something. Right above his belt. Almost looks like there's a sticker on there, but it's not. It looks like a paint defect. Now, these weren't the best. These weren't Stadium Club quality pictures. I mean, they're all grainy and fuzzy. Looks like spaghetti. It could be. You might have had a big bowl of spaghetti in the dugout. Yeah, these were really grainy. Surprisingly grainy, but they weren't really. Topps was never, even though they make Stadium Club, they didn't want. I guess they didn't want to compete because if you look at 91 Stadium Club, they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I mean, picture quality of 91, 92, 93. Those were, well, 91, yeah, 91, 92, really the 2 years that really had just beautiful, high gloss, high sticking, cards. But Topps wasn't, they weren't looking to, they were looking for cheap, effective pictures, budget, sell to the masses. Yeah, exactly. I want Stadium Club. I think Stadium Club packs were, I'm going to say, if I remember right, they were probably about $2 a pack. So you either get 50 cents a pack or you get $2 a pack. I think the first year Topps really put a lot of money into their picture quality as far as the regular product. I'm going to say it was 90, probably 90. Honestly, I think it was 94. I think this 94 set right here. I think these were the first glossy Topps. Because 93, 92, clearly 91, those were grainy. But these were the first year they had the high gloss finish to them. 91, I mean 93 had some gloss to them, but not anywhere near. So 94 was the first year I think they glossed them. Made them shiny. I found the chipper. Here's a chipper. Not too bad. I'd say it's pretty centered. Top to bottom looks good. Side to side looks really good. I don't see any defects. Color looks decent. I'd say it'd probably be great. PSA'd probably give it a 9. I mean, the corners look really sharp. Yeah, definitely an 8 for sure. I mean, the centering's dead on. There isn't any surface things. I mean, I looked briefly when I sleeved it, but I didn't see anything from the surface. Corners are razor, but yeah, I got lucky. I got lucky and got a nice one. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, bottom looks a little thicker than top. Yeah, it's still good. It's still good. Probably an 8. I'm not sending it off. I do want to send this one off. I picked this up a couple days ago, and I'm in love with this card. I've been picking up a lot of his elite cards lately. You guys can see it's got a real mask or sheen to it. Pretty awesome freaking card. I think it's 98. Yeah, 98 Donruss. Pretty cool how the numbers were only 2,500 too. I definitely want to get this one sent off. I think this would grade at least a 9 as well. Corners are good. Surface looks really clean. Yeah, I don't know. I've been in love with his. For some reason, I've been just in love with his elite cards lately. I showed one I pulled. I picked up a couple weeks ago. I think that was 96 Donruss Elite. Of course, I don't have the Elite out of here. This is the one I want. The one is 92 Elite, but yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't think they obviously they gradually went down in numbers. Now, of course, you get one of ones constantly, so in sets. But yeah. Yeah, these are pretty sweet, man. And damn, these are freaking hard to pull too. I mean, these weren't like ridiculous like these were. 91, of course, is the most ridiculous out there. But 92 got a little bit better, and of course, it gradually went down. I'm going to say 94, 95 is the one that was one of the easier ones to pull, but they were pretty ugly cards. I'm going to say it was 95. They don't hold a lot of value. I mean, they're all right. I mean, they look decent, but I don't really like those. I'm gonna say 94, 95 elites. It might be actually 95 because I think. What's up, John? I think 94 has the serrated edges. It almost looks like a postage, like an old postage stamp. It's got like that. So I think that was 94. Those are pretty valuable. But maybe it was 95 or 96. I can vision the card. I just can't think of what year it is, and they just don't hold any value. You can get the Griffey for like a couple bucks, in good quality condition too. So, man, it's quiet tonight, man. It's really quiet tonight. There's got to be a lot of people live right now. I mean, even when I was on what day was I on last? Let's say I was on Wednesday. Monday? No, actually, it might have been Monday. Even on Monday, I was consistently right around 10 people. It's really quiet tonight. Ninety-one Fleer. The yellow border cards. No, you don't want those, John. I mean, the only good about the 91 Fleer is if you get the jumbo packs, the cello packs. If you get the jumbo packs, they actually have the all-star cards in them. I would say outside the all-star cards, there's really nothing in that set. There is the Griffey Air in there. There's an air variation. Yeah, I mean it's $5. It's fun. It's a fun $5. I mean I wouldn't. Yeah, wear sunglasses. Yeah, I mean for $5 I would rip them. I think the last box I opened of those, I bought the cello packs, and I got the Clemens, and I got the Ricky Henderson All-Star card. But I wouldn't open the regular packs. I think those are you ain't getting nothing there. I mean the Provisions. Oh yeah. I wouldn't. To be honest, I mean I wouldn't. You're probably not going to get a lot of views though. It might be just make a video, but you know, John, that's a tough pill to swallow, man. 91 Fleer. But again, if you get the Griffey Air variation is pretty cool. What you're looking for on the Griffey is you're looking for on the back. It says there's two variations. It's card 450. Card 450A. There's A and B. I'm not sure which one says which, but the one you want to get, the more valuable one is the one that says around 300. It'll say on the back in his description, his batting average, it'll say around 300. And the other one says at 300. So you want the one that says around 300. I don't think I have the air variation. I'm pretty sure I have that. I have the corrected version. But that's pretty cool if you can find that. It's worth a couple bucks. Be cool part of your content. So you're looking for card 450, Ken Griffey Jr. Nice. Yeah, that's the card you want, man. There really isn't a lot of rookies in the set. There's really not a lot of content other than the Griffey. I mean the Provisions are pretty cool. You can get those in the regular packs. I believe you can get those in the regular packs. I don't think there's any other inserts. If they would have just made a different border color, I think they would have been better. I think if they would have just tweaked the color of the card a little bit, and they aren't so yellow. If Chipper would have been in the set, I think that would have been a good draw to get Chipper Jones in that set. I don't know if they could, but obviously they didn't. But yeah, they needed something in that set. There's a Griffey Bonds card that's pretty cool too. I can't remember what it is. I think it's a home run card. So if you, 'cause, 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 ' $89 is better. That's better, John. Yeah, $89 is a cooler rip, man, for sure. Because then obviously you're chasing the Griffey, Smoltz, Schilling, Biggio, Sheffield. You're looking for all those rookies in '89. You know, it's funny. When I bought my '91 tops for $7, the guy was trying to sell me, and he was joking. I didn't want it, but he's like, "Hey, you want a '91 Fleer set?" And of course, I'm like, "Yeah. Well, how much you want for it?" He wanted 75 cents for the '91 Fleer set. 75 cents. So that just tells you how bad that set is. 75 cents. And what do we got? What do they got? 700 cards? That's pretty much kindling right there, to be honest. That's a fire starter right there. 91 Fleer. Take it camping and throw it in the fire. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire time, man. Who else is live right now? What Sabos do you need, John? Which one? Which? Okay, you have. I know the base card. But what does he have? All Star? What's the second one? It's probably one of those ones where he's with somebody. I probably have. I probably have a million of those cards. I was again just stupid when I was younger, and I bought a bunch of those. Well, a million, but I probably have thousands of those cards somewhere. World Series card. Hmm. Yeah, I know. Back in the game's on. I know, but he's always on. So, usually his traffic doesn't come here. So, it's one thing about Phil. It's one thing about Phil. You know, he's got a pretty unique following. You know, he doesn't have a lot of overlap. Like his people that go to his stream, he'll get new people. Um, but I don't none of his his live crew ever. I mean, they do eventually come over here, but there's really never an overlap, on his stream. So Ed, I don't really follow Ed, so I don't really know. I don't think I've really paid much attention to. I haven't paid much attention to Ed in a long time. When he first started his channel, I don't know, probably around the same time I did. I just thought it was too many kids, too much flash. Not that it's the bad thing, but it's not mine. I wasn't really into that, so I don't really follow Ed's channel, so I couldn't tell you. But I do follow Phil. I mean, I watch Phil quite a bit. I mean, if I'm on, I'm not watching it usually, but I usually watch him afterwards because he's on for 4 or 5 hours a night. The guy's a beast. I want to show you something, John. Let's see if I can find it. Give me 1 sec. Let me see if I can find it. Picked up something pretty cool there today. Sorry, I was looking for something. But I picked this up. Fixing to get out, waiting for China. What are you waiting for China? Are you still on, John? Picked this up a couple days ago. That was pretty cool. Pretty cheap. Mike Singletary rookie. 83 tops. Pretty sweet card. Couldn't pass up on that one. Too cheap to pass up on. That was a hell of a player, man. It's got a little bit of a scuff right there. See right there in that corner. It's got a little bit of a ding. But I wasn't buying it to get it graded. And it's off center too. Definitely heavy over here. But either way, I wasn't going to get it graded, so. But for what I paid for it, it was worth it. Throw it in the old PC bag. Anybody know where you can get four screw holders for cheap? They're so damn expensive, man. I've been looking to buy some in bulk. What's up, Hunter? Looking to buy some in bulk, for my PC cards, because I like them a lot better than the magnetic touch. But every time I look online, man, they're just expensive, man. Like, you can't get them for like under $1.50. Oh, China food. Talking about Asian food. I'm like, wait, China man, what are you talking about, John? It's all good, man. Enjoy your China man. No, but anybody know where they can pick up 4 screws for cheap in bulk? I want to buy a bunch. I just can't justify spending $2 at even at my local card shop. The deals, I can't even get that cheap. And I want the Ultra because I want them to be taller and I want to be skinnier. I know that, what is it, BCW or whatever? I know they make them but they're like fatter. I want the Ultra Pro ones. So if anybody knows where you can get those inexpensive, let me know. So I want to buy them in bulk. I want to buy. I need probably a couple hundred of them. That way I can just screw down all my PC cards, and because right now most of my PC cards are just in top loaders, and a few. I mean, I have a few of the magnetic touches, but I want to get them screwed down. So nobody's coming in tonight, man. I'm an hour into my stream. I think I've had 4 max. It's crazy quiet tonight. I think I need to stop going on at night. It's too quiet at night now. Everyone's on live in the evenings, especially on Fridays. There's too many people. Anybody in for a mixer? We do a mixer stack too. Yeah, we can get a couple people in. We can do a mixer. Right, get variation of different. If you want to do a mixture of the Donruss and the tops, or maybe a mixture of the Bowman and the tops, I'm good with it as well. As long as we get at least 2 people in, we can do a mixer. It's really quiet. This is getting it's getting pretty scary how quiet it is now. I don't even think I was this quiet. I don't think the channel was this quiet even back when I was first starting the channel. And that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Even when I first started, I had multiple people on my screen. Yeah, like I said, even when I first started the channel, and I was on a lot more, which definitely makes a big difference when you're more visible and you're constantly live streaming. It definitely makes a difference on how many people are in your live stream. You only live stream maybe once a week now. People find other channels to go and chat at, find other places to be, which it's their choice, obviously, it's not mine. But so I didn't think it would be this quiet on a Friday night. There's no sports going on. On a non-sports night, no baseball, no football, nothing. Basketball, I guess, but I don't really break a lot of basketball, so I can't really say the people that come to my channel, even though I don't have many anymore at all, that want basketball. I don't even know if anyway. It's crazy. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Well, I think I'm going to close. I'm going to shut down for the night. I'm not going to stay online if I'm not going to have anybody in my stream. So appreciate whoever's in. I appreciate you sticking around for a few minutes. Give me some watch time. I don't know. Getting a feeling in my mind, like my brain is telling me that, maybe this live's not going to work anymore. I'm not going to waste my time to come on and I'm not going to waste my time on live streams if I'm only going to have a handful of people. So I'm not in a position to go back and stream multiple times a week. That's not going to happen. So got to revisit what I'm going to do with this channel. Because I'm not going to invest an hour of my night. And just not have any conversation at least. So again, I appreciate whoever's on. I appreciate everyone that came in tonight. I hope you guys have a good Friday night. Go enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys soon.